This presentation is being brought to you by the Tipton Auto Group, Brownsville's oldest continually operating automobile dealership. History Central is proud to receive underwriting from this respectable name in the industry. By virtue of their presence in this market for over a century, beginning with their association with the Ford brand in 1923, they made history in a major way for South Texas.
Welcome to the second segment of my podcast series, The Iconic Restaurants of Brownsville. This feature is going to explore the very interesting roots of a standard for area residents spanning over 90 years of service, the Vermillion, surely a household word among citizens and tourists alike. And this is the Vermillion, much changed from its original configuration, but it is still the place. I think that you will be surprised at how much fascinating history is attached to what began as a little tilt-front, tumble-down combination hamburger stand beer joint way back in 1934 on the outskirts of Brownsville. My first memory of this establishment developed when I was about 6 years old. It was 1956, and I remember driving up to a rather seedy-looking building, hearing Patsy Cline on the jukebox inside and ordering a soda from the walk-up window. I'll let Dan Davidson recount how that all came together initially, arriving at the point whereby the Vermillion stood staring at a property title on a flood-drenched lot on the desolate outskirts of Brownsville, Texas in 1934.
Mr. Fred Vermillion. You seen the photograph on him? Did you see the pistol in his belt?
I do indeed. I wouldn't go up to him.
No. I had English teachers when I was in high school, BHS.
Yeah.
Tell me stories. I had an old-time his English teacher. Yeah, that place. He was telling us a story. He didn't know I was the son of the owner.
Oh, shoot.
He was telling me about old man Vermillion. How he would come up behind customers in the old place.
Yeah.
And if there was language being used, or if this guy had had too much to drink.
Yeah, rowdy.
And back in those days, the big thing he didn't like, spitting on the floor.
Oh, no.
That was a big thing.
Yeah.
In fact, when I came back here in 71, he used to spit on the floor.
Oh, that's not manner.
And he would come up behind you and hit you in the back of the head with what this English teacher told me was a shillelagh.
A shillelagh. I have one. Yeah, right.
So he was a rough cop. I never met Mr. Vermillion. Many years ago, I was in a conversation with a lady that used to own that motel on now Central Boulevard, but used to be Old 77 or
Paradise or the Colonial or something. I know where you're talking about. It's very well kept, the grounds.
She met the Vermillions on the night they came into town.
Right.
And she's the one who steered them to this empty lot over here on Paradis Line Road.
Right.
And sometime later, they bought everything from whatever this street is to Boca Chica Boulevard.
Yeah.
And Paradis Line Road. So they bought this
square.
Whole thing. This whole thing. And in approximately, I don't know the exact date, but we always use June of 1934, the Vermillion opened. The original Vermillion opened in say June of 1934.
So that's your start date.
Yes.
Yep.
And, all right, Mr. Vermillion opened it in 1934, and I think he passed away in 1948. And Mrs. Vermillion ran it for a period of time after that.
Okay, a couple of years.
And she couldn't keep it going.
Yeah, it's a hard business.
So I've been told, who told me? I don't know who told me.
Yeah.
But I've been told that she sold it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 or 4 people who couldn't make a go of it and they reverted it back to her.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
My father worked for Pan American Airways during the war and after the war.
Right.
And he lived about 2 blocks right up the street. And so I'm sure he passed this place every day. Coming back and forth. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit if he didn't stop in here and have a beer on the way coming home from work.
Yeah, because there's one concrete highway going out to that.
And so I have a feeling at some point he became But he made an offer to I'll be the owner,
Yeah, right.
and he became the owner.
Okay, about what year was that, you think?
The furthest back I go with paper proof is 1953.
53, no less. Okay.
53. There's a 1040 IRS form. My mother and father as being owner of the Vermillion, and their income was whatever it was.
Right.
And then there was Skip, who you're gonna.
Yeah, right.
They have,
That's about as notable.
he's notable.
Yeah.
He's famous in his own mind, more than any.
His own mind.
In his own mind. But he was the one who my dad hired in approximately 53, 54, 55, somewhere along in there. Skip was working at the old Snake King Zoo at Four Corners.
Right there by the railroad tracks.
And Snake King had gotten him out of the San Antonio Zoo.
Okay.
He was, I've heard, head of herpetology.
Yeah, that's it.
Snakes. Herpetology at the San Antonio Zoo, which even back then was a very prestigious zoo.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's still
But
there.
for some reason, he gravitated down here. Snake King hired him as the head herpetologist for that zoo down there. And he used to give daily demonstrations in this out-of-the-ground pool. That's an out-of-the-ground
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, a concrete circle.
That's right.
And then they had a cement floor.
Right. And he would have a whole floor full of snakes of every kind.
Not exactly my
And he would
dream.
Pick them up. This is a so-and-so kind of snake. Is venomous or not?
Yeah.
The history behind the snake is, and he would give, he would take that all around to all the people watching his demonstration.
Right.
He got bit once by a venomous snake, almost died. The second venomous bite, he almost died. He said, I quit.
I wouldn't blame him.
And my dad hired him as a bartender.
They had an acquaintance because they were right here.
I've never heard that story, not from Skip and not from him, not from my father.
Okay.
But in approximately 53, 54, 55, Skip came on as the bartender, well-known, almost a celebrity bartender. Everybody knew Skip. Skip knew everybody. Colorful guy.
Yeah.
A very intelligent man, but also very temperamental and stuff. But he ran this place like my father would want it run.
Oh, okay.
Very strict.
Got to do that for business.
And then back in the 50s, this place was way out of town. If you didn't run this place strict,
I remember. Yeah.
this place would run you instead of you running it.
Yeah. It was like out in the county.
Skip was a really good bartender to have. I was fortunate enough to work with him from 64 to 79.
Well, yeah.
15 years I worked.
Did he carry a gun too?
No.
Okay, well,
No,
not a requirement.
No history of that.
Yeah.
So he passed away in 1979, and that was, of course, I had been the owner for 8 years at that point.
How about Ruby?
All right, there's a notable one. I had somebody in here a while ago that knew who she was.
Oh my!
That remembered who she was.
Yeah.
Ruby. Ruby Ralph was her last name.
Okay.
And she was a well-known car hop at Sammy's.
Yes, I remember
Sammy's on Central Boulevard. Well known over there.
Okay.
And I don't know anything about her history over there except that I knew she was a car hop over there.
Right.
When I went into the military in '68, my mother called me at one point and says, "We have a girl here wanting to apply for a car hop job. Her name is Ruby Ralph."
Did you have a car hop prior to that?
Oh yeah.
You got it.
We've had probably car hops since day one.
Oh, I see. That's good to know.
So she came on. She's one of the other kind of well-known. I don't know. You're going to have to appeal to older people.
Yeah, right. I can still see her. She had a particular gait, and then she used to walk across the city in order to get here, right?
She wouldn't take a ride home with anybody.
Yeah.
She walked home every night in a driving range. She wouldn't let you take her home.
Where was she living at the time, do you think?
Way over in West Brownsville.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She walked
over
right
West
up there.
Brownsville. Her brother was a bartender at one of those famous bars where the Majestic Theater is.
Yeah, right. The Barrel House.
Barrel House.
Yeah, right.
Or I think Barrel House is a block or two over. What is the street that majestic as ours.
Oh, that's the foxhole back in there.
Maybe the foxhole.
And then they have another one there. I know what you're talking about, right?
Yes, they did. And I think
tavern.
the other one.
Yeah.
I think it's that other one. Tell how this. Her husband, her brother was a bartender.
Right.
There was only 3 tables in the place.
Yeah.
There were 4 tables, perhaps.
Yeah.
And some bar stools.
In the unit that was behind the bar over there, right? Yeah. Oh, which one?
That's the new bar.
Yeah, right.
The original bar was out there in that parking lot.
Off east.
That number 1 picture right there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the original, and it was out.
You had tables out.
We operated out of that place until that place came open.
Okay, so
The swinging doors where those people would come to, that was the front door.
1, 2, 3, like 4 stages of it.
Of course,
Yeah.
in there now you've got 12 tables.
Yeah.
Over there in the original, 4 tables.
And what kind of sunshade? Umbrellas?
There were no tables outside. There were tables inside and car hop service.
Oh, okay.
Car hop meaning service at your car.
Right, and there was no umbrella, nothing. You just walked up the car.
No sitting,
tray.
seating room. Outdoor toilets.
Oh,
not a very nice.
Right. But it's primitive back in those days.
Very old. The building itself was used even in '34.
That was quite a story. Allow me to begin by questioning the soundness of the logic that was provided by Fred Vermillion's travel agent to get him on the road to arrive at a town on the far southern Texas border that had just been almost blown off the face of the earth by the hurricane. The Vermillion watering hole played a significant role throughout our lives. It continues to draw us back to some unchanged environment. You can count on being asked by a high school classmate to meet me at the Vermillion to bathe ourselves in a healthy dose of the way we were. Isn't history beautiful? At least here in Brownsville, there's a colorful story around every corner. And this is one particular example when you get 2 Kentuckians together, and the rest is history.
And left me blue. It was on